Hey guys, what's going on? It's real. Good morning, Vietnam. Like Robin Williams, it's your 7 a.m. wake up call. I hope all is well. Are you ready to seize the day? Are you ready to take charge of your life? Are you ready to not listen to naysayers and the negative people out there? Are you ready to do something, do more than you ever done before? The four pillars of the good life: health, wealth, happiness, relationships. You can be incredibly wealthy and be really out of shape and be very, very miserable and be an unhappy person. On the other side, you can be extremely broke, not have as much money as you want, and be in great physical shape, but not be really happy and have the worst relationship in the world. It's a balancing act. The old saying is, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But what's the opposite of that? What's the inverse? The inverse is, when the student is not ready, the teacher will disappear. You need to find a mentor. Whatever you're looking to do, live the good life, make the money, be happy, have your health and fitness, be in the best relationship, whether you're married, you got a husband, you got a wife, you're dating, something of that nature. You got to make sure that you're happy. You got to maintain what you have. Two of the biggest structures in society today that have survived the test of time that you may not be aware of is family and military. Lots of companies that were on the Dow Jones years ago are not in existence today because they weren't militant in their approach. You know, the Persian and the Greek army were able to survive all those years because they took care of their own and they were militant in their approach to doing stuff. And you really have to be the same. You know, it's like a house. You buy a house, maybe you move away somewhere for a while, maybe you get a second house. If you come back 20 years later on, that house is going to be terrible. You know, you might need to repair the roof, a lick of paint, fix the interior. You're not going to come back to the house. And there's going to be a new deck on there, new fixings on the outside. Your garden, you got to take care of your garden. There's weeds out there. There's people out there that don't want you to succeed. There's people out there that will hinder your performance by saying negative things. They call them naysayers. They call them dream stealers because they're unhappy themselves. When you're trying to do something and there's people talking negatively about you or trying to set you back, it's not you. You got to see that it's not you. It's them. It's their own issues with things. They're not happy with their own life, so they want to project that on you. So you have to take life seriously. You've only got one. You know, like that Eminem movie, 8 Mile. There's some truth to that. Okay. Now, whether you are a Trump supporter or not a Trump supporter, I'm not going to get political. I'm not a political person, but how did he rise to power? How did he do so well? Well, he used social media. Social media is the new real estate of today. Real estate is real estate. Okay, it is what it is. But online is, if you're a mechanic and you want more customers, if you're a Pilates instructor, fitness instructor, if you like anime, you want to make something, maybe you're a movie reviewer, maybe you're an entrepreneur, you have to get your message out there and you have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the saying, be comfortable being uncomfortable. Do some things you've never done before, challenge yourself, feed your mind with positive things, find a mentor. I may not be it for you. My message may resonate with you to a certain degree, but you may have to go through 2 or 3 other people. Now, you know what? That guy I was listening to, like me, he said some stuff that made sense to me. And you may circle back to this. So it's all about the long game. Too many people do things in life predicated on instant results. It's about the macro, the long game, Who's going to hold their breath the longest? Can you hold your breath longer than someone else? Do you want it bad enough? I go to the gym Saturday and Sundays now. Those are my days. Get some muscularity to your body. Okay, you can't be mentally happy and physically like out of shape. You know you don't feel good. Don't kid yourself. You don't have to be big like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but go to the gym, lift some weights. Studies have proven, and they back it up, that it adds years to your life. It helps your health, makes you feel good about who you are, and not to mention you're gonna look like a freaking stud. You know, you're gonna look like a maniac. You know, you're gonna look like a boss. If you don't take yourself seriously, sometimes people will never take you seriously. They'll think you're a joke. People will accept. You know, we always feel like we're not accepted in life, even wherever you work. People will accept you, whoever you are, however you are. If you come to work cursing, and not many people are, they're going to accept you for who you are. You have to be somewhat conservative in the marketplace, because what if you're around a lot of people that are conservative, but you're coming in swearing, saying a bunch of inappropriate stuff, and you have to listen when there's people more intelligent than you that know things you don't. Don't be like, oh God, I feel intimidated, so I've got to start speaking up and acting up. No, God, or however you want to look at it, gave us one mouth and two ears for a reason. You know, Helen Keller, if you don't know about Helen Keller, she was born deaf, blind, and couldn't speak. She wrote 3 books. She overcame adversity. What's my excuse? What's your excuse for not getting things done you need to get done? Think about that. And you got to beat yourself up sometimes. Get mad at me if you want, if I'm telling you something. Get mad at yourself. I get mad at myself sometimes. Sometimes I think about that stuff. I'm like, what's holding me back in life? What stops me sometimes? Is it me? Is it me being lazy? Helen Keller, you know, she wrote 3 really good books. She overcame adversity. It was pretty serious. So remember, if she was deaf, blind, and couldn't speak, and wrote some very insightful stuff, what is your excuse? What is my excuse? So anyway, I hope this was helpful. It's your 7 a.m. wake-up call. You get your day started right with me. Health, wealth, happiness, money, finances, major moves. Making major moves every day. Putting this out here for you. I'll talk to you on the flip side. And TGIF, if you're into that whole thing, it's Valentine's Day today. You know, it depends if you subscribe to that theory, but do something nice for your mother, your wife, your husband, your significant other, your dog, your children, whatever your situation is. Have a good one, folks.